Mary J. Blige, Real Love. So Ralph Northam, who was the governor of Virginia, is embroiled in controversy. I guess a yearbook from 1984, his medical school yearbook, had a picture of a white guy, a dude in the hood and a dude in blackface. The sad thing about it is, when you got to decide which one you are, the hood or the blackface, usually that ain't a governor. That's an extra in Black Klansman. But that's what's happening now. And everybody's weighed in. A lot of people have called for his ouster, particularly somebody I find really interesting. Donald Trump has called for the ouster of Ralph Northam because of racism. Now, this is like the pot calling the kettle nigger. Donald Trump is clearly a racist. Donald Trump, we're looking at Ralph Northam. They're asking him to surrender his governorship because of a yearbook post in 1984. Well, in the 1970s, Donald Trump refused to rent to black people in his building. He put C's on their rental applications so that he would not be forced to rent to black people. He did it twice. He has done things with the Central Park 5. He has imprisoned children just because of their race, and now they say they'll never get them back. So if we'll call for the ouster of somebody for a yearbook post, how come you can't call for the ouster of somebody who actually is making their racism manifest in other people's lives? His racist idea. He should have been out of office the minute he took the side of the Klan in Charlottesville, Virginia, the very state we're talking about right now. Everybody who is calling for the ouster of Ralph Northam, you're absolutely right. He should leave. And so should the senator in Mississippi for saying she attended lynching and showing up in Confederate gear. And so should Mitch, the senator from Kentucky, who showed up dressed in Confederate gear. And so should DeSantis, the governor of Florida, who talked about monkeying it around and was on several racist websites. So should Steve Bannon, who should never have been in the White House. So we have a lot of racists, but it only seems like you want the easy wins. You want the ones you know you can get to capitulate. If racism is the predicate that we're using to kick people out of office because you don't have the moral authority to now lead, what is Donald Trump? What is he? All the things he's done that involve race, all the things he said that involve race, and you sit there and take it. But the minute you get an easy win with Ralph Northam, you'll say he should resign because he doesn't have the moral authority. A man right now who because of the way he feels about things, had people, 1 million people not being able to get money, has children in cages right now, openly said there were good people on both sides, refused to rent to black people in the 70s, they had to be sued twice by the government and settled. A man who, not only what he said about the Central Park 5, a man who's in the office right now because of racism. His birtherism was why he's in the office right now. So if you're going to call for the ouster of Ralph Northam, the governor of Virginia, you're absolutely right. But you're a coward if you don't ask for the resignation of Donald Trump. All right, that's a little note for the GED section. We got a jazz report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.